Hello and welcome to this week's Game and Read video. We are currently playing Resident Evil and reading Feed, and we're going to talk about that in the future, but this week we thought we would break things up since we went book shopping this weekend with Erin's parents all over the city of Chicago. We would do a book haul. We don't do too many of these, so yay, new books.
I love book hauls.
So Erin's going to start it off with her first pick.
So the first book that I got, well, it's not the first book. One of the books that I got is The Sellout by Paul Beatty. You see, oh no, it's cool. It's a cool cover. I wish that you could see it better. Anyway, it's The Sellout, and I picked this up and have never heard of it, and I was attracted by the cover, but then I picked it up and it actually looks really, really fantastic. So it is about this boy, man, person, the narrator.
He's a boyman.
He's a boyman. He grows up in a small town, I think south of Los Angeles, on the outskirts of Los Angeles. And his dad is kind of this controversial sociologist. And so the man boy is a kind of experiment for his father throughout much of his life, sociological experiments. And he thinks that his father is writing this memoir and it's going to get them a lot of money because they're not doing so well. But then come to find out that there was no memoir. And when his father's killed in a drive-by shooting, he doesn't have any money and he doesn't know what to do. And coupled with that, the town that he lives in is literally being taken off the map.
So wait, that was all in just like the book jacket?
This is all on the back cover.
I was like, did you read this and are spoiling it? No, apparently that's just the description.
So I am super excited to read this one. I love sociology. So I just think it's really interesting that his father's a sociologist and he does all these weird experiments. And plus the town is getting taken off the map, which I want to know why. So.
Abusive Sociology would be a good band name.
Ooh, yeah. The Sellout by Paul Beatty.
All right. First one for me. We went by a used bookstore nearby here. It's always nice to pop by used bookstores. And I realized I've been wanting to read this. It is The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman, the second in his Dark Materials trilogy. I read The Golden Compass, getting close to almost a year now, for the blog. We paired it with A Link Between Worlds, the Zelda game. And yeah, I really liked it. We've started several different series, and this was the first one where I was like, I actually want to keep reading this, so I'm glad I got this for a couple bucks. Just looking forward to picking that up where we left off.
I'm super excited because I think that The Subtle Knife is my favorite of the 3 books in that trilogy.
You're setting me up to fail. I'm gonna hate it.
So my next book was actually gifted to me by my mom. She picked it up when we were at BookCon back in May, and that is The Nyx by Nathan Hill. Ooh, it's a big book. So she picked this up when it was not out yet, but it has come out thus. I think it came out this fall. And
I've seen that in stores. It's out.
Yeah, it's out, so you can go get it. But it basically is about this man and his mom left when he was a kid and has just been gone, and then comes back into his life because she's done this crazy crime and she needs his help getting out of it. And the title comes from the idea of a spirit who kind of replaces children. So there was a movie where I think Angelina Jolie, there was a child and she was like, that's not my kid. Yeah, so it's kind of, it's a similar idea.
Wait, does it say that on the back?
It does. Well,
okay, I was like, because I feel like you haven't seen that movie, so I was real surprised you're pulling out that scenario.
No, it's similar. The Nyx is, in Norwegian myth, is like a horse that comes and takes children away, and
Norwegian horses.
It's weird. So my mom liked it. I think it's a cool cover. It sounds interesting. So that's The Nyx by Nathan Hill. You can get it now. It's out in the world.
All right. Since my stack is a lot smaller than Erin's, I just have one more that I picked up. And I've been feeling very interested in Star Wars lately. I've never been a huge Star Wars fan. I've always liked it. I've always been interested with the concept of the expanded universe. And I've kind of been playing around in my head with getting into the new expanded universe. There was a big canon shift when Disney bought them. So they are publishing new novels and such. And so I was taking a look at our local bookstore that we love, and they had this one, which is Bloodline by Claudia Gray. And this takes place in between episodes 6 and 7, so between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, in that like 30-year period where there's no film or TV show based in that time period. It focuses primarily on Princess Leia Organa, as she is a senator trying to help reestablish and rebuild the Senate and the Republic, and dealing with the turmoil of being Darth Vader's daughter and an adult. I haven't started yet. I'm really excited. I got a couple things I want to finish before I jump into this, but I am hopefully reading this weekend when I'm not doing the readathon, but I'm just hanging out.
Yay! So I have 2 more because I have a problem. Also, this is only half of the books that I got over the last weekend.
We pared it down.
So there's that too. So the next one is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. And this is a new book. It came out August. It was my mom's book of the month pick for August. I can't remember what I got that month. The Woman in Cabin 10.
Yep.
I got The Woman in Cabin 10. She got Dark Matter. It looks real trippy, and I'm really excited to read it. So I don't totally know what it's about. I kind of have intentionally not read the jacket because I find with books like this that I see all over the place and that people talk about, I like them more if I don't really know what to expect. So it's cool cover. My mom liked it.
There was a book of the month pick, which so far has been a decent indicator for books you selected.
I have pretty much enjoyed every book of the month pick that I've gotten, so that'll be fun. Dark Matter, Blake Crouch.
And then finally.
And then, oh my gosh, this is the best one. Okay, so if you were following along during the 24 and 48 readathon.
How many months ago was it?
It was in July.
Okay.
It was in July.
A few months ago.
I read The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey and just like died because it was so good. And then if you listen to the podcast, well, like the episode 1 maybe, we talked about it because they're making a film that is coming out in the UK but not in the United States.
It's coming here eventually, but I think it's going to have like a smaller release.
Right. So like I'm obsessed with that book. I love that book so much. So imagine my delight when we are walking around our bookstore and I see this. This is M.R. Carey's new book. It came out in April of this year, so it is a new book. Look, and there's The Girl with All the Gifts right there. It's by the same author.
But this isn't a sequel.
It is not in the same universe, which I'm actually really excited about because I did love the world of The Girl with All the Gifts. I really thought that was a interesting world he created and he built. And I don't know if this is in the same general universe, but it is not a sequel or companion. It is a new story with new characters. I just am so, I'm so excited. This will probably be the first book I pick up for the readathon this Saturday. I am thrilled. So, Fellside, M.R. Carey, really, really excited. Yay, books!
So that is all the books we have to share with you on this video. As always, you can check out all of our videos, podcasts, posts, other stuff. We announced a upcoming Pokemon marathon for the new game. You can check all that out at gameandread.com.
And you can follow us on social media. We are on Instagram, Litzy, and Twitter at gameandread.
Thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time.